This channel uploads motivational and inspirational stories using AI, and this channel is currently monetized, as you can see here, and currently earning the owner $2,000 every single month. So today I will show us how to use AI to create this type of videos and how to do it the right way so that YouTube will not demonetize your channel. So do not skip any part of this video so you don't miss out on important tips, because every part is very important. So the first thing is open your chat GPT and then you paste in your prompt, or you type in this prompt. For me, I put in this prompt. I want to create a moral story on why we should not be quick to judge others. I want to use an illustration that involves animals, humans, or objects. Give me 5 story suggestions on this idea. Now, this place that I put why we should not be quick to judge others, you can put any topic you want here. And if you don't know what topic to even create a video on, you can tell ChatGPT to suggest some topics for you, and from there you can choose the topics to go with. So after that, go ahead and click on send, and then wait for ChatGPT to give us some suggestions. Look at the first one. It gave us the lazy donkey. A farmer has 2 donkeys. One looks strong and hardworking, while the other seems slow and lazy. The farmer always praises one and insults the other. But one day, during a dangerous journey, the lazy donkey carries a hidden load that saves the farmer's life, while the strong one fails. Core message: what you see on the surface is not always the truth. Okay. Now look at the second one: the dirty street boy, the broken chair, the quiet girl in class, and so on and so forth. So you just, once you get your suggestions, read through all of them and choose the one you like best. For me personally, I prefer this first one, the lazy donkey, and that's the one I'll be going with. So I would copy this number one and then come down to this new chart and paste it, and then under it I will type in this prompt. I like this idea. Give me a short, interesting story on it. Start it in a straightforward way. Use very simple, relatable, and easy to understand English. Explain the moral of the story at the end. Okay. Then after that, I go ahead and click on send and wait for it to give us the story. Look at the story it's giving us. There lived a farmer who had 2 donkeys. One was strong, fast, and always ready to work. The other was slow, quiet, seemed lazy, and so on and so forth. So you just read through the story. Now, if you like the story, you go ahead and generate the voiceover for this, for the story. But if you don't like the story, if there's anything, any adjustment you want to make in the story, you can always tell ChatGPT to adjust it. For me, I think I like this, and for the fact that I'm even using this as an illustration, this is not what I'm using for YouTube channel. So I'll just copy it and go ahead and generate the voiceover. Okay, so after copying it, I'll come to my browser and then I'll search for Clipchamp. Okay, now this Clipchamp, you can use it both on your phone and on your laptop. So you select this first one. Once you select this first one, allow it to open and then click on try for free. Okay, once you click on this try for free, it will open. Now if you are using Clipchamp on your phone, click on these 3 dots at the upper part of your phone and then make sure you select this desktop site. If it is not turned on, it will not open on your phone. Do you understand? So it has to be turned on for you to be able to use it well on your phone. Now once you have logged in, so click on this create new videos. Okay, and then come here and click on this record and create, and then click on this particular box here. Okay, and once you click on it, you bring out something at this side. This box here, the upper part, you will see where it says language, and you select the language you want. This place, it's already in English US, but if you scroll, you see the different languages that this particular AI tool can generate. It can generate so many languages. Even in the English, there are variations. You can see English India, English Ireland, English Kenya, English New Zealand, English Nigeria, different types of English, Philippines, Singapore, and all that. So you select any accent you like. For me, I think I'll just continue with the English US. Then under here, you see voice. And then if you click on this drop down, you to bring out the different voice options for you. If you scroll, you'll be seeing the different voices. You can just play around with them and then select the one you like best. For me, I prefer this Tony voice, so I'll just select it. Then this place that there is text, this is where I'll paste in my prompt. Okay, so I've pasted my prompt now, and then I'll scroll up and come to this place. You can see this place that there is save. Click on it. Once you click on it, it will start generating your voiceover for you, and it doesn't take time. Okay, so now the voiceover is ready.
There lived a farmer who had 2 donkeys. One was strong.
Okay, so it sounds nice. So the next thing is to come up here and then click on export. Once you click on export, it will bring out this for you, and then you click on select audio only because it's only the audio we need. Okay, so if you want to change the name of the file, if you can say change the name here. So let me just quickly change the name to the slow donkey or the weak donkey, right? So I type it here and change it, and then I'll go ahead and click on export. So as you can see, it's exporting our audio file for us. Okay, so our audio is ready. Now, come down to this place that says save to your computer. Click on it, name, and then click on save. And it will save to your computer. In this case, our computer is our phone. After that, then we'll come back to our ChatGPT, and then we'll say, give me 20 or more text to image prompt to use and generate images for this story. And then we'll go ahead and click on send and wait for it to generate the prompts that we will use to generate our images for us. Okay, so it has given us all the prompts. It's even gave us more than 20, like up to 25 image prompts. I'll be copying these prompts one after the other and be generating the images. So I'll copy the first one and then come to Meta AI. We'll be using our Meta AI to generate these images. So I'll paste the first prompt, and after pasting it, I will put this. This is very important, you guys, in 16:9 aspect ratio. If not, it will give you 9:16, but you know we are doing for YouTube. So I'll click on send and wait for it to generate the images for us. It gives 4 images and you can choose from any of them. So I will click here to download it. Okay, and after downloading it, I'll click on open to open the image. You can see this looks so nice, you guys. This looks so good. Okay, you can also download the 4 images. And if you want to see the 4 images, click here and then it will open up this place, and you get to open the 4 images one after the other, and then you can choose the one you like. But me, I don't like coming to this place. I just like downloading my images from that place. So this is the first image I downloaded. Looks so nice. And this is the second one. So I'll come back to my chat GPT, copy the second prompt, and then also come to Meta and also paste the second prompt. And then after that, I'll also put in 16:9 aspect ratio. Very important. If not, it will give you 9:16, and also click on send and wait for it. So this is exactly how I'll be generating the images one after the other. Okay, now if you are using your laptop, you can use Automator to generate all your images at once. So the images are ready. Sometimes I download all the images, and then when I'm editing my video, I will choose the one I like best. So this is the first image I downloaded. This is what it looks like. So this is the second image. I think I like this one. At least this is the strong one. This is the weak one. This is the farmer. So I said that if you are using your laptop, use Automata AI to download all your images at once. So if you want me to do a detailed tutorial on that, showing you how to use Automata, drop it in the comment section. If I get up to 10 requests on it, I'll make a detailed tutorial for you guys, for laptop users, and show you how to use Automata AI to download all your images and videos at once. Okay, but if you are using your phone, you have to do this one after the other, but trust me, it doesn't take time. Okay, so after that, next thing is to come to our YouTube audio library to download the background music that we'll be using for our video, right? So the only safe place to get background music that you will not get copyright strike or claim is from your YouTube audio library. You open your YouTube audio library, then it will bring out the list of all the YouTube audio library musics, and then you can choose any one you like. There are so many of them. Okay, so if you click on this search bar, you can then select genre. You can select genre, and then it will bring out all the different genres, and then you can see ambient because we want to use this as background music. I'll select ambient and click on apply, and then it will bring out the list of all the calm, cool background musics that we can use. So let me check this first one. Okay, I think I actually like this first one. So I'll click on download and download it. So after that, come back here. The next thing is to start editing our videos. So I'll open our CapCut app and then click on new video. You can see I've generated all the images and downloaded them to my device. So let me just choose one image to start with. And then of course, click on audio and then click on sounds and click on this box here. Once you click on this box here and then select device, and here this search bar, you search for the background music. We can import it, which is Nebula, and it is this first one. Okay, you can play it to be sure that it is the correct one you are importing. So I'll just go ahead and click on this plus sign and then it is imported into our CapCut. Then the next thing is to also come back, click on sound again, and then click on the box sign again, click on device again, and then search for our voiceover that we generated already. Remember, we titled it the slow donkey. That's why it's very important that you title your file so that it will be easier for you to locate. So you can see it here, this particular one. So just go ahead and click on plus sign and import. So our voiceover is ready as well as our background music. Now, the next thing is to balance out the sounds between the background music and the voiceover so that the background music will not be louder than the voiceover. So I will select it and then click on volume and reduce the background music to maybe 20 or 30. Just to make sure you reduce it to what is fair enough. And then you play it to be sure that it's not too loud. And also you select the voiceover, click on volume, and you can increase the voiceover small so that the voiceover will be louder than the background music. Okay, and then play it to be sure that it's okay. If you are once you are satisfied with the results, go ahead and click on good. So now you will now be playing this your voiceover. You will now be playing it, and then you'll be importing the images to match with what your voiceover or your story is saying. So now we'll import the first one. There lived a man who has two donkeys. So this is the image of a man with his two donkeys. So I will import it and then I'll play it again and make sure that I stop where this one is supposed to stop. So this is how I will be importing the images one after the other. Okay, this one I can extend it to make sure that it stops at the right place. So you just be playing the video, the story, and then you'll be importing the images to match with what the story is saying, and then you'll be either extending the images or cutting the images to stop at the right places. Okay, so that's exactly what I'm doing here. Then you can add effects, like you select a clip, add effects, then add video effects. Now if you come here, there are different effects you can pick from so that your images will not just be static, so that your images would be moving and it would be more engaging for your audience. Do you understand? So you can just play around with the different effects here and pick any effect that you like. Okay, so you select a clip, click on animations, and then come here. You see different animations you can apply on your images so that they will not just be static. So I selected this animation. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, I think this is okay. So you can be applying these animations on each of your clip if you want. Then another thing you can do is to add zoom in and zoom in effects if you don't want to use animations. So you use keyframes to do that. So what you do is select a clip that you want to apply, then click on this keyframe, okay? And then move your clip to where you want the zoom in to stop, and also click on keyframe, and then use your two fingers to zoom in the image small on the screen. Now watch. You can see that it is now zooming in small, gradually, gradually. Don't make the zoom in too fast or too slow. Make sure you adjust it properly. So you can do this for each of your clips, all your clips, so that as the images are coming in, they will be zooming in small, small, you know. Then another thing is to add your captions. Captions are very important. So click on text and then select auto captions and then click on generate, and then it will start generating the auto captions for you. Now our caption is ready. Now you can see that it's just white and it's boring. So you select one clip and then click on styles. And then you can see so many options here. Okay. So you can just choose any one you like. So let me select this one. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, this is good, but let me try another one. Let me see this particular one. It looks nice. Okay, now this is good. I think I like this. So I'll just go ahead and click on good. And then when we play our video, you can see that the captions are now coming in and it's looking better than just being plain white and boring. Then after that, come to this upper part. I don't like exporting my own with AI Ultra HD. So I'll just turn it off and then click on export and wait for our video to be exported. Now I'll play the final results for us to see.
There lived a farmer who had two donkeys. One was strong, fast, and always ready to work. The other was slow, quiet, and seemed lazy. The farmer loved the strong donkey and praised it every day. "This is a real worker," he would say proudly. But the other donkey? He always shouted at it. "Useless animal. You are too slow," he complained. The slow donkey never argued. It just did its work quietly. One day, the farmer needed to travel through a forest to sell his goods. He packed his load and placed it on both donkeys. The strong donkey carried lighter but valuable items. The lazy donkey carried heavy bags of salt. They started their journey. As they moved deeper into the forest, they reached a narrow, slippery path beside a river. The strong donkey, full of confidence, walked ahead quickly. But suddenly, it slipped. The farmer and the donkey fell into the river. The water was strong. The farmer struggled and shouted for help. Behind them, the lazy donkey stopped. It did not rush. It did not panic. Slowly, it stepped into the river. As it walked, the salt on its back began to dissolve, making its load lighter. Step by step, it moved carefully through the water. It reached the farmer. The farmer quickly held onto it. With calm strength, the donkey pulled him out of the river. They were safe. The farmer sat on the ground, breathing heavily. He looked at the donkey he had always called lazy. "This one I insulted, just saved my life," he said softly. From that day, he never looked at the donkey the same way again. Moral of the story: do not judge others too quickly. The way someone looks or behaves on the outside does not show their true value. Sometimes, the one you look down on may be the one who saves you.
Now, to avoid being demonetized when you start uploading this type of stories, always come up with your own original stories. Do not copy other people's stories, and do not always use only ChatGPT stories verbatim. Make significant adjustments to the stories, add your own inputs, and add your own insights to the stories, and always be the one to tell ChatGPT exactly what to do. That way, your channel can never get demonetized. If you found this helpful, please do not forget to give us a thumbs up and share this video with someone you want to see this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video tutorial. Bye.